This is one of the very useful and quite a pretty legume. It's called Kudzu in common English, and then it's also called the botanical name is Pureria phaseloides. That's the name. And then it's a plant of East and Southeast Asia and introduced into numerous parts of the world, tropical areas, and particularly in Africa, America, and Australia also. Then the exact origin is not particularly known. It may be South India also, or Burma, one of those countries, Southeast Asian countries. And then it's a good plant in these banana plantations and cocoa plantations and all, as undercover to subdue the weeds and to improve the soil and all, because it's not too fast and aggressive to grow, but it covers and smothers smaller weeds and all. Then apart from that, it's in a wet evergreen forest zone. It occurs usually, and at lower altitudes, and then it can tolerate wide range of soils from 4 to 8 pH. Then few more interesting things are there about this plant. That is the bean. It has this kind of small beans, and it's a deep rooting perennial plant, and then it can tolerate some waterlogging and some small drought also. Then it's a good weed according to me. It's a good plant to smother this that Vedalia and such invasive species also. Then it's a good fodder item also, it seems. So these leaves and all, this cows and all can eat. It's a nutritious protein and all is there. And being a legume, it fixes the soil also. And these leaves, they're pubescent. They have a kind of a silky velvet touch to them. And in the season, it can grow very fast, up to 30 meters a day. And these seed pods, they finally burst open and expel the seeds. So once it settles in a place, it's likely to be there for many years. This is a valley bottom, riverine kind of valley bottom, and then on the roadside I found this plant. Then apart from that, its color is varies from mauve to pink and purple, and each pod has some 20 seeds, and it's easy to, it regenerates on its own. It doesn't need much, it doesn't need any support in a good place. If you plant it, it can be climbed on to the hedge and all also, and it can grow quite tall. Here you can see it's climbed on to this Gliricidia, and at some 20-30 feet and all, it can climb also. But it's not as vigorous a climber like some of the other legumes that that mucuna and all are much aggressive compared to this one. And probably the seeds are used to invigorate some of the food crops also, that legumes that are eaten as vegetables by humans. So this is a very nice plant. We'll have a close look at the leaves. Leaves form like this, 3-3, and it spreads sideways also. And there are some small 1 feet, 2 feet weeds and all. It can nicely cover them up and smother them. So that is the Kudzu